Right, replacement. Lukaku has come up again, and Chelsea fans are like on Twitter and all over social media going crazy. Oh my God, Lukaku, Lukaku! We need to bring him back to the bridge. Bring him back. Blah 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 blah. All of that. No, let's stop that shit right now. I'm happy for Lukaku. I think he's a great player. I think he's done major things, especially in Italy. But again, that's in Italy. We saw him in England. We saw him at Manchester United. We saw him at Everton. I think he had better time at Everton than he had at Manchester United. And I think part of the reason for that is kind of the pressures of the clubs. When he's playing at Everton, the pressures aren't that great. You kind of, if you're scoring over 10 goals or 12 goals in a season, that's great, that's amazing, well, that was Everton back then. At least I know now things are a bit different with Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison in attack. Things have changed a bit, but I think it's important for us to look at the distinctions between the Lukakus. I think Chelsea let him go for a reason. I don't think he's part of the setup that Chelsea want to put together. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way football is. I mean, Chelsea have done this with a lot of players. I'm not going to sound like a broken record and talk about De Bruyne or Mohamed Salah and all of these guys, but those are the realities of the situation. And also, I think the Chelsea board and Marina and the gang don't like to feel like they made a mistake. They don't like to show that they made a mistake. So I definitely don't think that they will look at buying him back, because if they buy back Lukaku, that means that they are admitting that they made a mistake with Lukaku, they made a mistake with De Bruyne, they made a mistake with Salah. We know they made a mistake with those players, but the truth is they're not going to want to tell the world that, and I don't think that's going to start this summer. I see the reports going around, but I highly doubt that those are accurate. I think Chelsea will look, if it's not Haaland, Chelsea will probably take a beat and look for another player that they think is suitable for that. But I think the main focus is Haaland and only Haaland at this point. And things might change. Haaland apparently wants to go to Madrid, blah, 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 blah. But we'll see how that goes. But that's my personal opinion on this whole Lukaku situation. Let me know what you guys think of the Lukaku situation. Do you think that Chelsea should buy him back, and why? Or do you agree with me that Chelsea shouldn't buy him back? Because I definitely think that it's not. We're looking at Lukaku with this like this reminiscence of like, oh my God, like what did we do, blah blah blah, like how can we let him go? Look what he's doing in Italy. I'm sorry to say, but the Serie A hasn't looked the same since Juventus and AC Milan were relegated because of financial fraud and stuff. It hasn't been the same. The Serie A was one of the top leagues in European football, and it still is, but it is because of its prestige, because of its past, not because of what's happening right now. I mean, a 39-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the top scorer at some, like, that's levels at which Serie A has gone down, and that's unfortunate, but that's the reality. So I wouldn't compare Lukaku having an okay season at Inter Milan and thinking that he's going to come and dominate the Premier League. I would love to see it. Obviously, Lukaku, he's a beast. I love players like him, strong, and I have to rep for my African brothers. But at the end of the day, I just don't see it happening, and I don't think I would even like it to happen, because it just doesn't make sense, and it's not the right time. I think we're looking for a generation of football. We're putting a team that's gonna play for a very long time together, and just Lukaku's not looking like it. Anyway, like I said, guys, if you let me know your thoughts on the subject. Do you think that Lukaku should come back or should stay in Italy? Anyway, let me know. Right, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's grow the channel. It's good to see that the channel's growing little by little. The views are still aren't that great, but we're getting there. You know, it's YouTube, that's life, or people just don't care, or whatever the case may be. Please, if you do watch this and you enjoy it, please don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.